Welcome to the Battle Lab Oconus Brief for the 9th of February 2022. The following points highlight the curated news and information of note, affecting our communities and the nation. Note 1. The state's reaction to the Canadian Freedom Convoy signals that a new era of authoritarianism in the West is possible, as citizens are cited or arrested for showing support. Members of Canadian government in Ottawa are weaponizing their police forces to disrupt, disband and strangle any and all support mechanisms the Freedom Convoy receives, using any excuse possible to do so, including noise pollution from honking horns. Note 2. China's Xi and Russia's Putin voice support for each other, as the United States warns both competing nations against invading desired territories. Taiwan and the Ukraine are certain targets, given many nation-states in the West's shifting resolve and dependencies on Russia's energy sector, as well as China's production and delivery lines for everyday items. America, at the beginning of President Biden's entry into office, was energy independent and exporting needed fuels to allies. Now, that is not the case given POTUS 46's initial moves via executive order were to shut down the Alaskan ANWR oil production fields and the operating pipelines for oil across the nation. Note 3. Earlier this month, in the failing state of Mexico, the municipal president of Contepec, Enrique Velázquez Orozco, was assassinated, highlighting the growing strength of transnational criminal organizations across the globe and their willingness to use deadly tactics to achieve financial and political goals. Lawless gaps in governance will continue to be a central problem for Mexico and other South American states, as seated governments lose their grips on their interiors as transnational criminals and non-governmental organizations compete for power and territory. Signs of this trend of disorder and local disruption are now being generated in many urban areas inside the United States, where misguided policies and a lack of law enforcement are creating a hotbed where lawlessness is encouraged to grow as well as organized crime. For more, please join the Battle Lab staff on Patreon and at www.battlelab.us. Thank you.